Dear fellow property owners, Stepan Rank with Long Sea Property Management. What do you do when you have a vacant unit that's been very hard to fill lately? It's been sitting vacant and you're getting no hits. Well, let's take a look at the overall condition of the market. During the COVID years, rents were going high. They were skyrocketing. People were virtually standing in line just to apply for your property, and it was super easy. Now, these days are gone. The market is cool. Rents are effectively declining. They are lower today than they were a year ago in both markets that we serve, and you have to adjust to it. Rental market is a market like any other one. It is a matter of supply and demand, and the rent is gonna be the price that the market accepts, where the demand curve and the supply curve meet. Property managers or property owners can estimate and can set the rent where they believe it's gonna be successful. However, the market has the final word, and the person who comes and says, yes, I'm willing to pay this price for your property, is actually the person who's gonna determine what the rent is gonna be. Now, these days, as I said, rents are going down. So it is important to accept this fact that the rent that you're getting today may be lower than the rent that you were getting yesterday. The market doesn't really care what the rent was yesterday. The market doesn't really care what the mortgage payment is. The market doesn't really care what a comparable property rented for a month ago. The market cares about what is the price that somebody is willing to pay for your property now. And if it is hard to rent properties at this moment, you have to take a look at your strategy and tactics. So what we recommend doing is keeping an eye out on the inquiries, following up diligently with everybody who expresses interest in your property. Try to get them in, try to schedule the showings, follow up with them after the showings. Be flexible. Second piece of advice that I would like to give you is allow pets. 70% of today's renters do have pets, and if you don't allow them, you're cutting yourself out from a big chunk of the market. 3, potentially look into some upgrades. Maybe your property is outdated, and adding amenities or replacing a dishwasher or a fridge may make it more attractive. And 4, finally, be flexible on rent. Really keep following the demand in your property. And if there is nobody who wants to go even see it, then your rent is very likely too high. Well, we wish you best of luck in these tougher times for rental units property owners. The market is cyclical. It is gonna improve again in the future. If you have any questions in the meantime, feel free to reach out to us. Best of luck.